Bassett is a special place to practice medicine because the people, not only our caregivers, clinicians, and practitioners, but the people we take care of.
Everybody wants to be part of something that's mission-driven. And the fact that there are differences in rural outcomes, that's inspiring to the kind of people we want to have here. And we are on a path to very, very visibly be in the vanguard of places reversing those rural disparities in healthcare.
In many places, especially in urban medicine, there's super subspecialization, especially, I'm a primary care doctor. I can do the things I'm trained to. I work on the inpatient side, I take care of kids, adults, things like that. You can make a difference because there's such a need. We care for our communities like they're our family, and it's really because they are our family.
So you're sort of taught not to take care of friends and family, but you come here and you realize that people need you. And I really find it meaningful and profound and rewarding to have somebody that you can see a year or 5 years later thriving and doing well because you were able to help them with their particular concern. It brings a human element to the care that isn't there in a lot of big cities.
People who come to Bassett Healthcare Network from large urban environments are most surprised by the fact that we do everything that they do at any large medical center. And if you want to do research that's state-of-the-art, we can provide the environment and the resources for you to do that here. Bassett performed the first bone marrow transplant in the United States, eventually earning that superb physician the Nobel Prize in Medicine. Bassett Healthcare performed the first tissue transplant and has become a recognized model for remote hospitals. Our 8 decades-long affiliation with Columbia University's College of Physicians and Surgeons makes us a remarkable place to practice the art of healing.
We weren't necessarily looking to move when I found this place. And I looked up this hospital and I was like, how is there a hospital that's a community hospital that has a Columbia University affiliation that has both a residency program and a medical school? It's like, how does that exist in the world? But it does.
We have a tertiary care medical center in a town of 3,000 people. More people work for Bassett than live in the town of Cooperstown. So it really is just an amazing place to work in that we have the rural community, we have our clinic network, plus we have this amazing suite of hospitals surrounding us that help take care of our critically ill patients.
One thing I noticed about Bassett is I'm definitely one of the new generation. There are several new hires here that are pretty exciting, that are bringing new techniques and new training, and they're coming from all these really great places. And we're trying to really establish ourselves as really cutting-edge rural medicine where people wouldn't expect us to have those resources. I think we really are competing with some of the top places in the country.
There are very few places in the country where you can have that combination of opportunities at the same time as being in one of the most beautiful places in the country, with 4 seasons of interesting, fun things to do outdoors, with awesome wildlife, and a pretty remarkable, undeveloped 9-mile-long lake in your backyard, as well as a rural town of 1,800 people that has an internationally well-known opera and other arts available.
Work-life balance to all of us is really incredibly important. And Bassett does encourage that. We get, really good vacation and CME time to do that, and we're encouraged to take it. We really need that time. In order to take care of a community well, you really have to take care of yourself well, and that's important.
While I work an awful lot, I am able to fit that work into a schedule that works for me and my family, and that's really important to me. I have little kids, and I want to see them grow up. I don't want to spend all of my hours in the hospital. I want to be at the lake with them.
There is no rural town in this country that has a multi-million-dollar sports facility down the block. My wife can go horseback riding whenever she wants to. I'm a volunteer firefighter, so and I have time to do that because when you step out the hospital, you're in a vacation town, and it feels that way. So even if the day is stressful at work, as soon as you walk out and the sun hits your face, it's like a switch flips and now it's playtime. And you don't get that in the city, I promise you that.
We think this is a place that turns out wonderful, wonderful future doctors and has for 100 years and will continue to do so.
If innovative medicine, evidence-based research, and collaborative education is your passion, we would welcome you as a valued member of the Bassett family. Pioneering is in our DNA. We have a place for you because together, we can still provide a more excellent way for all those that we